Before we go into the next video, please subscribe to my channel and try to share this video. I know you don't see a big deal in it, but I feel this message should go around and get to a lot of people. That's how we have more people who build healthy friendships. Hello everyone, greetings to you all. Welcome back to our 7 days series on this thing called friendship. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to my channel. Do well to make yourself comfortable. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for always returning. And if this video just stumbled on your timeline or your feed, please do well to subscribe, like my video, and leave a comment. I would like to know if you're a first timer so I can give you a shout out on my next video. So previously we have discussed what friendship is and what is not. We have also discussed the standpoint at which you should choose your friends. So now you have an idea of what it means to be friends with someone, what it entails, and the standpoint at which you should choose someone as a friend. Let's consider the next one, which is how to attract the kind of people you want as friends. And I always say this: you will always attract your kind. You always attract people who have something you do not have or something you desire to have, because that is actually your kind. That is the potential existing inside of you. Before that, I want to give a shout out to one of the people that commented on my previous video. A big shout out to Ezuku Chinenye for commenting on my previous video, and subsequently I'm going to be giving more shout out to other people who join my video, who like it, who share it, and who leave a comment. So first thing you need in order to attract true friends, the kind of people you desire in your life, is self-awareness. I know you've been taught so many things about self-awareness, but in a nutshell, self-awareness is just knowing what you have, the person you are, what you can do, what you cannot do, what you can tolerate, what you cannot tolerate, what pisses you off, what gets you excited, what gets you, what irritates you, and what makes you want to exclude yourself from every garden. For everything you know about self-awareness, this is actually what it is. What hurts you, what made you angry, what makes you sad, what makes you feel fulfilled. Having you know what makes you angry, what you can tolerate, what you cannot tolerate, what are your area of strength, what are your area of weakness, what scares you, what are your traumas, what are some emotional baggages that you are looking forward to work on, or you're actually working on and looking forward to get over. You need to have a knowledge of all of these things. The next thing you need to consider in your life in order to attract true friends, or the kind of people you want as friends in your life, is authenticity. Authenticity is one of the currency of having the realest and your most desired connection. Trust me, nobody wants a fake person. It doesn't matter how they say, no, don't worry, I will accept you the way you are. Nobody wants someone that is not what they project themselves to be. It is not about fake it until you make it, looking good and all of that. I mean, if you say you're an honest person, let your actions project it. If you say you are a no-nonsense person, you're someone who do not like inconsistency and all of that, let your action project it. Because you can't fake authenticity. When it comes to life, you can't fake it for long. It will eventually betray you. The authentic side of you would always come out. Same goes to the other person. So in order to better know the kind of people you want in your circle, in your space, you need to be authentic. You need to know the core part of who you are in order to attract the kind of people you want as friends, the kind of people you want in your circle. Then you need to also embrace authenticity. You're not trying to be a perfect person. You're not trying to hide your opinion about things so that people do not see you as this kind of person, so that they don't misunderstand you. Let them misunderstand you. It is their business and not yours. Okay, you need to embrace your authentic self even as you walk on the toxic side of you. If you want to attract the real friends, it's your authentic side that is going to attract the kind of people that would improve, help you grow, or help you become a better version of yourself. So in order to attract the kind of friends you want in your life, you need to embrace your authentic self. The next thing that attracts the right kind of friends to you is responsibility. Be the person that takes responsibility. You were not able to call someone back. Don't start saying, oh, don't just pretend that they won't understand, that you don't owe them that. If truly you want to be friends with people, because it's from your acquaintances, your classmates, your colleagues, your church members, and all of that. That is where your friends will come from. They're not going to fall from the sky. It's from people you've met and you've tried to build a level of connection with, that you're going to meet those real friends. So be responsible rather. Be responsible in the manner that something is going wrong and you know you're in the best place to fix it. Don't say, I'm nothing, I owe nobody anything, and you just move on because nobody's going to beat you, nobody's going to arrest you for doing that. you are showing people that you are not the kind of person they should need in their space. If there is something that has really, really connected me with the kind of quality people I want as friends in my life, I take responsibility for everything. Even if I miss their call, as much as I am explaining to them why I couldn't take their calls, it doesn't matter who you are, I'm going to let you know that I didn't intentionally miss your calls. Sometimes people are easy to pity me, make excuses for me. Oh, I understand you're a very busy person. I'll be like, yes, I'm busy, but it doesn't really mean I should treat you that way. I didn't intentionally miss your call and not return it and have to wait until you call me back. So you need to start taking responsibility in life. The next thing you need to do for yourself, you need to work on yourself in order to attract the right people, the kind of people you want as friends, is being accountable. Accountability and responsibility has a lot of similarities, but they're not the same. Accountability is where that you tell someone you are coming and you're able to like show up at that particular point in time. You told them you're going to show up. You told them you're going to pay them back a money you're owing them. You're able to pay back the money at the particular at this later time. And if for any reason something came up, you were supposed to have a meeting, something came up, you're unable to meet up with the time, you're able to text them before the time, or you are at least able to explain to them. You may not necessarily give them all the details about what you were doing. Probably it's personal, but let it be a sense of value that shows the person that as much as I missed this thing we planned together, I still feel bad about it and I value you. I didn't miss it because I don't value you. I didn't miss it because I don't think you are worthy of my presence or for me doing what we agreed on. I missed it because these circumstances are beyond my control. This is going to help you attract people who are also accountable, because when it's only someone that is accountable that would appreciate someone who is actually. It takes an accountable person to recognize the importance and the value attached to being accountable. That is number 4. Number 5, respect. When I talk about respect, in this our present time and age, people are easy to taunt you, talk to you anyhow, feel like they're entitled to your time and whatnot. You need to respect people's boundary. You need to understand that if someone is not fully your friends, you're not in a relationship of any sort with them, you've not even gotten acquainted to a certain level, you're calling them in the midnight and you're complaining they're not taking your calls. When you called in the midnight, you're sending them hi, good morning, and there is no other message backing it up. Let people feel you respect them. The way you talk to them, the way you treat them, the way you handle situations that involve you and them. Let there be a certain level of courtesy that let them know that as much as you guys are not that close yet, you respect them. You value whatever the time they invest in doing something with you, whatever thing they decide to do with their life, you value it. And if they tell you they don't like this, there's no point saying, you are lying, you are playing. When people tell you they don't like a certain way you play, respect it. When they tell you what you said to them, they don't like it, stop telling them, it's just joke. That's what they do for you. You take things seriously. They don't like it. You don't need to explain why you are correct, why you are right, why they should accept it. This is who they are. They don't like it. And the moment you are quick to know that people are wired differently and they are going to see different things from different light. So the earlier you begin to take accountability, the earlier you begin to respect people's boundary, people's choices, it becomes easier for them to be your friend. It becomes easier for them to actually flow with you and vibe with you, all right? The next one is your attitude. How do you act? Are you the kind of person that takes 10 days to respond to people's message? And it's not like you had an emergency. It's not like you missed the message. There's no explanation. You just come out of blues and start a conversation. And you expect people to be your friends, like you want them in your space. You must be joking. I mean, probably you are a comedian. Yes, you need to understand the place of respect. You need to understand the place of respecting people. And it boils down to your attitude. A wise man once said, attitude is like a flat tire. It will take you nowhere. It doesn't matter how big you think you are. And mind you, when I'm speaking here, I'm also talking to myself. It's not like I'm perfect, but these are the things that have worked and it's still working. There is no magic to this thing. People you see that have high quality network, they are not different. They are not people that they have special grace. Yes, there is something like grace, but the truth remains that these are people that are intentional about their attitude towards people. They don't act irrationally. They don't just go about gossiping about people, talking all manner of things because they have them out. Okay, all right? You need to pay attention to your attitude. How do you react? How do you act? What do you even post? Because what you post actually projects who you are. You are posting all manner of nude photos. You are making all rash comments, very rude comments, and you feel people will see you in a different light. What you put out there, it says a lot about your belief system. It says a lot about where you stand. So people do not even need to see you act. The moment they see what you put out there, how you handle situations, they can easily tell your kind of person. So work on your attitude. The last but not the least way to attract the kind of friends you want in your circle is none else but commit first. You want a kind friend, be kind to people. You want a generous friend, be generous to people. You want a friend that shows up for you, show up for people. I mean, inconvenience yourself. You guys are not friends yet, right? Inconvenience yourself to be there for them. Let them see your effort. That's why I call commit first. So in order to attract the kind of friends you want, the kind of people that would go the mile you want them to go for you, you need to commit first, send them gifts first, call them first, text them first, comment on their post first, share it first. Something happened in 2022, and it was in the beginning of the year. I came across a certain lady's Instagram page, and I'm going to close with this. So I saw her demeanor, I liked her person. I don't know her from anywhere. So I stalked her for a certain period of time. So I told myself, I'm going to be a friend to this lady. I don't know how long it's going to take me, and I'm going to force myself into her circle, but I'm going to position myself in a way that something will bring us together. And when it does, we are going to be friends for life. And we are friends. Like, you can't even imagine the level of opportunities and gigs this lady have referred me to. What happened? We met in a very quarrelsome way. She insulted me, said all manner of things. I just kept my cool, because I am not that person that would exchange words with you. I would explain myself, and that is it. I am not there to exchange words with you. She eventually apologized to me, and eventually we reconciled, and what eventually brought us together from there, she's always recommending me, and I love her person. I love how she does friendship. Imagine if I had relied on offenses. And that's what brings us to the last part of these things you need to do in order to attract the kind of friends you need. Kill offenses. People would offend you. Take it from me. Whether you're friends with them or not, they're going to offend you. Kill offenses. Let's take, for instance, someone check all the boxes, the standpoints at which you want to choose friends, and you feel offended on the friends encounter. Trust me, sometimes first impression is not truly who that person is. They could be dealing with something would have been up in their life. They would have been trying to rectify a certain thing about their life and whatnot. If you rely on that, you're going to lose on the bliss of friendship. Learn to give people grace, okay? Learn to understand, and we're going to come to conflict resolution, how to resolve conflicts in friendships. That's part of what we'll be discussing on this 7 days series on this thing called friendship. Learn to deal with offenses. Don't take what people did first, second, too personally. But if consistently they continuously do it, it means it's their attitude. And like I always say, people will always show you who they are. Then there are coincidences that can give you the wrong judgment or perspective about someone. But if they consistently do a certain thing more than 2 times and they're not sorry about it, they don't even feel remorse about it, no proper explanation about it, is most likely part of their life. Now, it is left for you to decide, can I handle this? Can I tolerate it? With the value I expect to receive or give to this person's life, can I be able to deal with this? If you can't, then it's time to move on. Trust me, that person is not the only person that can be very, very intentional about friendship with you. You will meet tons of them if you're able to have patience enough. Trust me, friendship is a currency. If you get it right, your life will be a lot easier. I am not Elon Musk. I am not that rich. But when we talk about friendship, I have benefited so much and I've given so much in friendship. I hope you got value. Do well to subscribe to my channel. Please do well to subscribe. Do well to share this video. You just click on the arrow pointing the other word. Just share it to your groups, share it to your friends. Let them learn too. That is how you grow and have friends that are willing to also grow with you. And that's how you build a strong friendship, because now what you know, someone else knows. So as much as they want you in their life, they're also working towards being a better person in your own life. I hope you got value. I look forward to see your comments, and I look forward to see your likes, and see you on the next video. Bye for now.